How's it going, viewers? Mr. Incredi-Brony's back and he's rolling with the punches, baby. Welcome to Incredi-Brony Reacts, and let me just quickly say, as I'm recording this, it's actually really late at night, and the reason why I'm recording this late is because I want to get this video out because I might not be able to do it tomorrow or the day after, and I really want to get this out when I exactly get 670 subscribers, and I just did an update video thanking you all, of course. So, and that will come soon to YouTube. This I'm going to record and then I'm going to upload it probably the next day whilst I'm probably at school or something during a lunchtime. But yeah, so yeah, I do look a little tired, but thank you all again for 670 subscribers. You're all amazing. So we're going to be doing a special, which is where I react to one of my all-time favorite channels in the world, Charriii5. He is an amazing channel. Please subscribe to it. If you know who Nathaniel Bandy is, or Nico BBQ, or Tetrabit Gaming, or Swanky Box, or Nintendo, or the Hobo Bros, or SMG4, just Charriii5 is my favorite out of every YouTuber in those I just mentioned of Minus World. Everything Wrong With is an amazing series by CinemaSins, but he does the video game series the best in my opinion. Some people have done already some video games, but he does the best ones in my opinion. He's done pretty much every Sonic game, he's done a FNAF game, he's done Doki Doki Literature Club, Undertale, just a lot of the great things you could think of really, and I love him really. I haven't seen all of his videos, but I've seen quite a lot. This one I didn't see because I really wanted to do a reaction to it specifically. So, yes, let me just make sure it's at the right time. Yeah, so, I'm really excited to check this out. Bendy and the Ink Machine is one of my favorite games of all time as an indie classic, first-person horror game. I've played it since I first got it in 2019 October for Halloween, of course, because it was fun to play. And it was actually released in the same year Cuphead was made in 2017, and Hello Neighbor and Little Nightmares. I think that year was just great for video games in general, really. So, yeah. There are some flaws with the game, I will agree, and I'm sure you've seen a lot of my videos where I quote Wally Franks when I'm like, I'm out of here. He's my favorite character without a doubt, and I did show you this. I'll just show you this quickly. I also have this official axe right here, Bendy and the Ink Machine, that I got at a convention that I actually got signed by the meatley himself. So I actually got to meet him, and it was amazing. So I love this axe so much, and it just feels really good to play with. But yeah. Overall, it's a really fun game. Not the best game in the world, but it does have some really fun moments to it, and only a couple flaws in the gameplay, but that's about it, really, especially Chapter 3. But overall, fun game. I might do a review on it at some point if I would love to, when I rank all the chapters. But other than that, let's get into this. Everything Wrong with Bendy and Ink Machine in 26 minutes. Almost. With Swanky Box as well. 1, 2, 3, react! Alright, yep. Let's do this. But yeah, what do you think of Bendy and Ink Machine? Have you played this game or not? And
who was recording all the people who worked at Joey Drew Studios? Did they record themselves and then just leave the tapes lying around? Because I doubt they would willingly complain into a tape recorder instead of talking to their boss.
Good point.
Hello. Excuse me, can you help me?
Sammy Lawrence. It's time for bed. In the morning, you may wake.
I know Sammy Lawrence is basically an inkling who can phase through walls and stuff, but how did he do that so quickly?
Well, I mean, he can do it pretty quick in Boris in the Dark Survival.
These Bendy cutouts keep coming back. I sliced you in twain, you cardboard demon.
That scared me when I first played. I don't know why the cutouts keep coming back. Really? These stupid cartoon songs don't write themselves, you know.
Well,
I love the voice
Your
acting.
office isn't too far from where the recording takes place, and that can't be too quiet, right? I mean, the animation studio is pretty huge. Couldn't he have put it literally anywhere else but the one place where you need the cleanest sound?
Good point. Long time.
How exactly did
Man,
they
it's weird, crazy weird.
recognition technology to work on the door that leads to Sammy's sanctuary? These people could
Good technology, I guess.
Cartoons. How did they manage to program the door to open after it hears a specific set of instruments in a particular order? Only when
that is pretty insane.
So yeah, I know they're fantasy ink monsters, but how does an axe hurt ink?
I don't care, but it's cool. Who cares to fancy chickens?
But this is the first character I've really felt a connection with.
Alice and I were going places.
Alice might have gone places, but considering this is the 30s and people didn't start getting credit for voice performances in cartoons until the mid-40s, I don't think anybody really knew who you were outside the industry.
Dang.
This
Good point.
Perfectly functional, but why is one of the balls an eye?
I don't know. I lost my keys again. I'm out of here.
What would it matter? Sammy's not even your boss. He's just the music director.
I don't know. If anything, Thomas Connor would be mad. They have beef. Or you can just walk through the door.
You should be able to get in regardless, right?
Yeah.
It's just ink. In fact, you've stepped in it before, and it looks like there's enough space for you to get under the pipe and into the door anyway.
Yeah, good point. Exactly. Even I think that. Oh, God. Johnny's broken heart. Yeah, that's a lot of groaning. It's creepy.
Who's moaning when you play the organ?
Well, if you play it about 5 times, you get the achievement.
Johnny's broken heart. Yeah, I just said that.
Johnny, I guess?
Who the hell's Johnny?
I don't know, man.
Johnny Cage. And I've got mine. To enter, you need only know my favorite song. I really hate how every time you redo the game, like a new game, it always changes the code. It's so weird. I always thought each copy had its own one, but no, it's different each time. It's so annoying.
If it's meant to be a sanctuary where you do your work in peace, why would you keep a record of it for others to find out? And what
Yeah.
are you doing in the closet?
Already, it's sort
Of
of
all
bound to
places,
be that an
Sammy.
animation studio in the 30s would have its own dedicated recording booth, but what animation studio has its own infirmary?
Has more than just that.
And that's hard to come by in these busy times.
Jack Fane.
It'd be steep to high heaven down here, but it's just perfect for an old lyricist.
Fun fact, Sammy Lawrence and Jack Fane were probably inspired by real-life composers and lyricists Sammy Fane and Jack Lawrence.
So I'll keep my mind to singing and my nose glued.
You're right next to the sewage system. That can't be too quiet.
Not to
No.
mention, this studio is humongous. I'm sure you could have found the same silence in, I don't know, a projection room?
Possibly. Oof. Oh yeah. This is where Henry says, sorry I had to do that. Nice hat though.
Yeah, because that's what you do after you kill someone. You compliment their hat.
Yeah. Henry bad guy confirmed. Oh, Sammy. Yeah, it's me,
Your
Mr.
entire face
Incredi-Brony.
is covered in ink and you have a mask over it. How can you even see my face?
Yeah, that's a good point. How does he see? There's no eye holes. Yeah, that's actually a good point, if you think about it. There are actually good questions.
Man, it sure is lucky that that door just so happened to lock itself as soon as we walked in.
Plot convenience. Boris the Wolf, man. Oh. How do you know what he's
How long
saying?
has Boris kept Henry hostage, and more importantly, why?
I just think it's curious that he's been here long enough to know that Boris would be keeping the handle and that he was hungry. How did Boris communicate his hunger originally?
Why is Boris hungry at all? He's an ink monster.
He's a wolf.
No wolves sit like real humans in this world, Ink Demon Spawn!
That should be enough. Wait, he couldn't even make himself a bowl of soup?
No, Swanky, because he's a wolf.
Because he's a wolf. What was that weird knocking anyway?
Why do you assume Boris's answer? He can't say yes or no and didn't even nod or shake
Because
his
he's a
head.
wolf.
Yeah, Swanky, because he's a wolf.
Thank you.
I get it. He's an ink monster.
That being said, he still could have shaken his head to say no.
True.
I don't remember any of this.
Okay, I still think the infirmary is a bit weirder, but why does an animation studio have its own in-house merchandise?
Just look at this. It's ridiculous, but at the same time it's kind of... Jacksepticeye.
Put a morning to you, Bendy. And before any of you say that's racist, I'm not making fun of the Irish. I'm making fun of how obvious it is who Jacksepticeye plays.
Yeah. It was a surprise though. Sean Flynn, man. Gotta love a YouTuber cameo. Miss Angel.
Alice Angel's theme song is just Pop Goes the Weasel.
Is it?
Lawrence should have been fired a long time ago.
I never heard that. I can't see the resemblance.
Oh, I wonder if there's going to be a jump scare. There it is.
Ah. Well, it's scary the first time.
You get this one. I'll find the other.
Huh.
I guess that worked? I thought we we had to throw both switches at the same time, and we never tell Boris when to do it. What was stopping Henry from just pulling both switches himself?
Thomas Gunn is pretty funny.
Some take you to letters, some take you to numbers. I'm telling you, these confounded elevators, man.
Oh, fuck those elevators. Not gonna lie, this part of chapter 3 just is kind of boring, really. There's like no point for this conflict to be so long. Errand boy. Wow. It made me an angel!
How? Why? How does the ink decide what it turns its hosts into?
Because it's who the actor is. Jory Drew made it like that. I know. I mean, hello, you make cartoons. Your job is to make people laugh. I'm telling you, if these people don't start cracking a smile every now and then, I'm out of here.
How dare you
Love
not
it.
be happy with drawing the same thing over and over again, having only about 7 seconds worth of a cartoon done in a week under really crappy workplace conditions like the ink seeping through the walls and the elevator being a safety hazard because your boss is megalomaniac obsessed with bringing his actual cartoon characters to life.
The pay was really, really bad, though.
Dang. He went in on that.
So the wrench in the syringe makes sense given what it had to do, but why do I have to take the plunger? Arguably the weakest weapon in the game.
I agree.
It's an area filled to
There's even an
the
achievement to use the plunger to defeat Brute Boris in chapter 4.
I never
Oh,
thought about
I
it,
hate that.
but how does Alice Angel know that we've completed our errands? It's not like there are cameras around the studio.
Yeah. And there's our Will DA games. Venture Black. It's top secret. Apparently, Mr. Drew has another project in mind now. And it ain't gonna be cheap.
See, this is what I'm talking about. If that's supposed to be a secret, why say it into a recording?
Yeah, that is a
People
questionable
know that they were
recording.
being recorded.
Well, that makes no sense either, because then why would Sammy Lawrence leave someone in the combination to a sanctuary if he didn't...
Maybe he... So that he can remember it. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Norman Polk. Oh, the Projectionist is a really cool antagonist in the game. Really wish we saw more of him. But the fight with him and Bendy in Chapter 4 is amazing. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ooh.
This guy was
Spooky.
pretty creepy even before turning into the Projectionist.
I agree.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, run. Now I'm sick. What?
Oh no, fuck, this glitch.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I remember getting this glitch back in 2019. I was so pissed.
Can you leave the miracle station?
No, I can't.
Can you do anything?
Looks like I can pause.
Is there anything under options that could help us?
Doesn't seem like it.
No.
Oh well, let's just exit and redo this part.
Yeah, fine. Wait, why does the pause menu say we have all 5 ink cards? Weren't we missing one?
I think so.
Okay, that's weird. Well, I can't seem to find it anywhere.
I guess the game
Oh.
actually thought you grabbed it?
Fuck that.
Maybe?
Yeah, this is why Chapter 3 is probably the
Let's just go
most
deliver them down.
forgettable chapter.
Alice Angel! I did the thing!
That's odd.
Son of a goat, are we in gay baby jail?
Well, looks like we're gonna have to reset the chapter.
God damn it, I don't want to do all that again.
Oh.
It's okay, you know how to do everything now, you can just breeze through it.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Still sucks that it happened, though. Why does selecting a chapter not allow me to save?
It shouldn't be a big deal. We only have 2 more chapters to go.
Well, no, technically we have 3, because we gotta do this one all over again. Oh my god!
What?
It happened again!
You're kidding.
No, Swank, I can't do anything.
Oh, it
wrong.
keeps
If I
happening.
quit, I have to do this whole chapter up to this point again, because our own save file is already glitched out, and selecting a chapter from the main menu doesn't let you save at all.
Even if we could, do Do you think the glitch from earlier would have happened again?
Could you look that up for me? We can't be the only people this has happened to.
Sure, 1 sec.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Looks like other players have had the same problem. Getting stuck in the miracle stations, reloading the save to only have 5 ink cards, and not being able to progress.
Well, when did those players post those complaints?
The earliest I can find is October 27th, 2018.
What? That's almost a year ago. When did Chapter 3 come out?
September 28th, 2017.
So, a year before that?
Oh my.
Apparently, there was an update for the first 3 chapters when Chapter 4 came out.
Okay, and that was...
April 30th, 2018.
So, despite the fact that people have been complaining about it for a year, the issue's been around for a year and a half?
Well,
Wow.
almost a year and a half.
Shoot my monkey's uncle.
I don't want to do Chapter 3 again. This is already the 3rd time I've done it, and I had to do it 2 more times because...
Oh, poor Charriii5.
At that point, I hadn't gotten any sleep, so I had to save, meaning I had to play the game all over again just so I could pick it up from this point, which is basically the end of the chapter. I got so good at this that I even managed to get the special Tommy gun you can only get for not dying the whole chapter, which by itself is not easy to do. I shouldn't have to play the same chapter over and over
Especially if it's one that
because
you
of something
despise.
That may not happen, that's out of my control.
It's okay.
There, Charriii5.
Return to the lift. It's time to go home.
Oh no, the lift. Is it going to do the lift glitch?
Finally, we can finish Chapter 3.
Oh.
I said, finally, we can
So
finish
much bull
Chapter
crap.
3. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
I don't think Chapter 3 wants to end.
Why do you hate me, Chapter 3?
Because we hate Chapter 3 as well, let's be honest. No one likes Chapter 3.
What makes our Boris the perfect Boris? Aren't they all clones of each other? They're all made from the same ink anyways, right?
Isn't it weird that there's a level S, but there isn't a button that takes you here? I don't think
That
there's
is
stairs
odd.
that take you down here either. How's anyone supposed to get down here other than the elevator crashing? Cool, the accounting and finance department, but where are the archives A through I and M through Z?
Oh, a mysterious voice recording. Okay. That just happened.
Why was that being recorded? Who stopped the recording?
I don't know.
So that's how it works.
You know, I did Chapter 3 so many times, and because Henry only really talks in the beginning, I kind of forgot he's not a silent protagonist. How come he never speaks a word to Alice Angel?
Yeah,
He
that's
speaks more
weird.
to Boris, a character who can't talk, than to Alice, a character who really only talks.
Guess he's not really that social.
Whoa! They mass-produce smaller ink machines that can create things using blobs of ink that are seemingly eco-friendly and don't use...
How revolutionary.
Man, f*** making cartoons and literally bringing them to life. Just sell these things and Jen can make a fortune.
Oh. Well, this scene was very intense. Not.
Scary.
Yeah. Nice. That took so long to figure out.
Wow, I can't believe that even in a video game these carnival games are rigged. So I know that us killing him isn't really canon because you can get all the ink cards without killing him, but what's the projectionist doing here instead of the Inky Abyss? Why would he be here at all?
They're not necessarily...
He likes traveling, I guess?
Why is Bendy killing the
Oh, I
projectionists
love this
now?
scene so
Hasn't
much.
Norman Polk been here for
Chapter 4 is my
years?
personal favorite of the game. What is your favorite chapter? Mine is 4.
Because he clearly knew it was us when we were in the vent, but here he peeks into the miracle station as if he knows where that is and chooses not to come after us.
Suddenly,
I guess he could be Joey, I don't know.
it's an odd reference.
Oh! Yeah, that's true, I didn't notice that.
We're all dying to find out.
I mean, honestly, I kind of am too. It's never really explained outside of Joey Drew being a dick, really. Joey invited Henry over to see something, and Henry kind of just got stuck here. If
Exactly.
he's here for any other reason, then I can't get out.
Stuck in limbo.
You okay there,
Bitch. Everyone knows that
Knows
song.
that song.
Cool, thanks. Just trying to make conversation. I am trapped in here after all.
I honestly don't know my name. So, they call me Alice. But I'm no angel.
How come Sammy Lawrence and Susie Campbell retain the memories in their incarnations, but Alison Pendle and Thomas Connor don't? Well, at least I think
Strange.
Thomas doesn't. He doesn't really talk.
Henry?
Yeah, but hey, at least they still have their names.
Sorry, it's all we have.
And then Tom is being a douche. Like, fume.
Damn, dude, what'd we do to you?
You're the one that writes on the walls. We all do.
He does marry Allison, right? Maybe he thinks you're hitting on her, I don't know.
It's the only way they can be heard.
Heard by who? I mean, you guys have each other to talk to, and it's not like you really get a lot of visitors down here.
That's how I met Tom. I was messing with things I shouldn't have been, and he was there.
Yeah.
Why do you call him Tom? He just seems to respond to it.
Okay, fair, but why did you start calling him Tom in the first place?
Nah. Maybe she was thinking of her husband, Thomas Connor.
Knock the ink demon right outside the door. What's going on? He's coming. We have to move on.
And this is the part where they let me behind.
Tom, we have to let him out.
Wow, betrayed.
Sorry.
That motherfucker has an axe in his goddamn hand! It would have taken you 2 seconds to get me out of here!
Thank you.
This is kind of weird. Whoever wrote the invisible ink somehow knew Allison and Tom would trap Henry down here, and they left a gent pipe for him to grab along with instructions on how to get it, but also a message saying that Allison would leave us for dead. I'm kind of getting mixed signals on what the intent of the messages are, or who wrote them.
Yeah,
Damn it,
questionable.
Jail again!
What happened this time?
I honestly have no idea. I fought Sammy Lawrence, beat him, and then he just
Wait.
stood there crying. He never came over to me, and I could just walk freely around him. I have no idea what I did wrong.
I've never had that happen to me. The jump's free glitch all the time. Free your hair right off your shoulders.
What the hell are you talking about?
Sheep.
When did Henry ever promise you anything? Free from what? The ink? Didn't you claim to be a prophet for the ink demon?
Speaking of which,
You worship Bendy as
did he
well.
kill you back in chapter 2? What happened there?
That was close. You're lucky we were in the neighborhood.
I wouldn't have to have been lucky if you just let me out.
Why are the Lost Ones hostile all of a sudden? Allison says it's because Sammy was keeping them at bay, but the searches have always been hostile. While we ran into a bunch of Lost Ones in chapter 4 that barely even looked our way.
Huh.
Henry,
Interesting.
think you can lead the way?
And that leads me to falling deeper into the machine. Well, and the axe is broken.
Oh, are you serious? If you drop the axe in the ink, just look for it, man. It's not like it's knee-deep ink. You need protection. Joey Drew goes to lunch for 2 hours? Damn, I take my time when eating, but none of his appointments are even that long.
Except for that public guy, but he needs those 2 hours.
Lucky bastard.
I mean, it kind of was from the beginning, Tom. An ink machine that can mold life-size figures? Made out of ink?
Yeah.
That seem weird to you? He was basically asking you to make a 3D printer, but in the 30s and with ink instead of plastic.
Totally. Totally.
Rumors have begun to fly that we simply can't tolerate any longer. The idea that the company is in some form of financial difficulty is untrue, and a slanderous lie against it. It's also been known to me that some backroom incompetents are not trusting in my leadership. As a leader, I'm always steering the boat, guiding our destiny, looking at the big picture. No need for you people to worry about such
Wow.
complicated things.
Jojo really is such an
Whether or not
evil
the
Walt
company runs
Disney.
out of money and leaves you without a paycheck. Don't worry about such complicated things.
Listen, Tommy, I know you boys over at Jing are doing your best, but I'm paying for living attractions, not weird abominations.
Come on, you're lucky they even figured out how to make ink come to life in the first place.
You better keep it locked up.
True. That's why I have an ink machine to summon demons.
Like skill on the doctor. And
are supposed to be memos to each other.
Huh.
But some of them are conversations, and some of them have what are meant to be secrets.
Oh.
Seriously, why are these recordings
About
just
10
lying
minutes.
around?
Sorry, just a quick distraction. Mom said it's bedtime.
How would Tom even know that that's the problem?
Really? That's what you're confused about? How did he bring the ink monsters to life at all?
Looks like whatever was here was taken.
Good luck, I guess.
How did you get down here?
It pays to carry a rope.
Cool.
And he
thanks for
took
letting
so
me
long.
climb back up after I fell.
Well, beyond that, if
Where's
they had
Team
a rope
Ella?
to get down here safely, what took them so long to do that?
Exactly.
Making the pipes to even get to this room isn't exactly the quickest thing.
Especially the first time playing.
Dusk. Wasted so much time.
You said that already.
Wait, isn't that what you said in chapter 1?
Yeah.
Did you have 2 desks?
Well, I doubt it, because Henry didn't even know this part of the animation studio existed until now.
Huh. Good point.
Given me a weapon.
Should have asked for one. Dude, they didn't even let you use the rope they were carrying. What makes you think they would have given you a weapon anyway?
And the Beast Bendy. Not the
Xenomorph
best.
called, she said your design was
Yeah. And now his weakness is the end. There's one thing. You see, Henry, there's one thing Benny never known. He was always there for the beginning, but he's never seen the end.
If that's the case, why didn't the film reel defeat him? That had the words "the end" on it too. Did it have to be on the screen? That's odd.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
really stupid. You know what else is really stupid? Ink Bendy stole the film because he knew it was his weakness and then left it on his throne right next to a projector.
Oh yeah, that's
He was
true.
using teleport all throughout the film studio. Why didn't he just put it somewhere we can't access anymore, like the bathrooms on level K?
Yeah.
Henry can't even grab his axe from the ink. Why not just dump the film in that ocean of ink outside his lair?
Even better.
Even better.
Yeah.
I knew I was. But the success starved me. Nothing left but lines on the page. In the end, we followed 2 different roads of our own making.
You, a lovely family. Me, a crooked empire. And my road burned. I let our creations become my life. Wow. Powerful message.
You were always so good at pushing, old friend.
You
Pushing me
need to do the right thing. Should have pushed a little harder.
This guy's an asshole. Like, yeah, obviously, but I mean that more so because his logic is, I'm an asshole because my business partner didn't force me to do good. If you know that what you're doing is wrong, why do it?
Yeah.
Henry,
Come visit the old workshop. There's something I need to show you. And plot twist. All right, Joey. I'm here. Let's see if we can find what we want to find.
Well, why would you just go in by yourself? It's not like Joey pushed you through the door.
Also, was the studio just connected to Joey's house? That's pretty weird, yeah?
Peculiar.
Kramer? Why don't Alice and Allison have information boards? It just seems weird to leave out info on 2 of the most arguably biggest characters in the game.
You even had one for Henry, and he doesn't even have a character.
I know, right? And you're getting the cheap for standing on the stool. Alright. 88. Sent it. Yay!
Everyone, Charriii5 here. Thanks so much
I'm
for watching
out of
this
here.
Simpsons pastiche
Do
of
chapter 3.
everything wrong
Ooh,
with
nice
Bendy
bendy
and
design, Charriii5.
Huge thanks to my
Avatar.
buddy Swanky Box for his help with this video.
Thanks so much for having me on. This was a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm a huge fan of Bendy and the Ink Machine. Really enjoy the series, but taking a couple fun stabs at it was definitely enjoyable.
Aww.
For myself, it's inspired me a lot in terms of game creation and things like that. So it was an honor being on this video and kind of picking fun at something I really enjoy. So
Sweet.
for those who may not know, I do a lot of gaming mysteries and other things
Yeah.
on my channel. I cover Bendy.
Yeah, subscribe to them. They're amazing.
I typically do a lot of Nintendo mysteries and discoveries and things like that. So that tickles your fancy. You know where to find my videos.
Thank you so much, Swanky. I'd like to thank my supporters on Patreon and my channel members. If you want to be featured in future videos, then consider helping me out a little bit each month, or hit that join button. To those who do support, stay awesome. You guys should head over to CinemaSynth, the awesome people that I pastiche. They also host sister channels that cover music videos, brands, and other topics. If you have some time, why not check out this video on Swanky's channel? Until next time, stay safe and stay awesome.
This is
Charriii5
Charriii5 signing off. Oh, And that right there, viewers, is where Incredi-Brony was actually inspired for his outro bit. Because he does say at the end, stay safe, stay awesome. I say be incredible, and I also say stay safe at some point. So yeah, I did get some inspiration from this guy, and his commentary is just, it's just really good. I just love him a lot, actually. So yeah, it was really nice to react to one of his videos, and thanks again for 670 subscribers. Hope you enjoyed this, and yeah, what do you think of Bendy Knit Machine overall as a game? I personally really like it. I will see you all in another video I hopefully do later next week or something, if hay fever season tones down a little bit, but if you enjoyed this particular video, leave a like, don't forget to subscribe. If you're interested, follow me on Instagram, link down below. And until then, stay positive, keep calm, stay safe, be incredible. And as always, Brony on. Peace.